The skid round there.
Joe, what's happened?
That's one day of walking through Bristol. I thought I had some fresh new shoes, but it turns out they've just fucked me on the first day of our walking adventure around France.
So yeah, we got about a minute out of the station in Portsmouth.
The wrong station.
So we're gonna try and patch Joe up a bit,
and then walk. Get the gaffer tape out, man. Get a bit of gaffer on there.
What's that feel, man? I don't know where it's gone.
I just need some gaffer. You just craving it. Get some fucking gaffer tape, man.
Onto the ladder, and being an estate agent, you know, it's really
Where's your
appreciate
counsel
the
now?
importance of having your intake.
Got no love for me. Never really cared at all. It was a nice walk earlier.
I hope you enjoyed it.
I did, man. Rushing to try and get my passport.
There is fucking shambles. On the one hand, you know, legitimate questions about whether the scheme will create a bubble, whether it should be available.
For the second time in 2 years, the town council is attempting to clarify the rules on an issue which divides opinion. Pretty Sturt has more.
Say hello, Joe. Don't get your shoes all over it, man.
I'm not. Look, man.
Oh, this is amazing.
Relaxing. Look, man. You know it makes sense.
We're definitely
There's no. Come on, Dan. Come on. Sneak on in. Perry, Boston, San Francisco, party boy. Do you reckon we can drape ourselves in the flat?
I'm gonna dive off the edge, guys.
Just raise it. We should have put an anarchist flag to
pirate flag. I literally found it in my room.
I've got pirate flag too. I like just drape myself in it. Come back, guys. It's not long enough.
Les enfants de la marche de la joie.
Okay.
If
If I can just like get naked and drape myself.
Go free, flag.
Right, free, right.
There's other people having their already put steel inside.
Yeah.
Having to deal with like.
go.
Let's take a song of the dance. Do it like that. Do.
Well, we thought it'd be difficult trying to get a lift with 3 people, so we met a guy who we ended up trying to hitch the bed with by splitting into 2 groups, and ended up all getting a lift in the same car. So now we're right on the edge of Red, trying to get a lift into the centre of Red.
Safe.
So we're too cheap by bus.
So how's the feet doing?
Well, the blisters on the ankles are doing alright, but I seem to get this kind of shin splint all the way up my right leg, which is giving me a bit of a hobble on. I reckon I might actually have the gout, just from drinking and idleness. It's always a possibility. I heard gout's making a big comeback these days. So I'll either just have to drink it off or go cold turkey for a week. These are my only options. hopefully I can carry on walking for a week or so. Otherwise, you just have to leave me here, man. Just give me a bagel. I'll even take half a bagel. Fuck it. Good shit, man. It's good shit.
C'est bon.
C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon.
Day is the food is ready.
We're having the best meal we've had in 5 days. We've got some harissa paste. It's going in a pot in some fucking rocks. We're gonna have some spice on a meal. I'm excited, man. I'm fucking
That we didn't
excited.
steal.
No, yeah, that was an interesting steal.
So we're in Perpignan. We left we left Bordeaux this morning.
Bordeaux, we made it all the way from Bordeaux to Perpignan.
Well, just about this morning. Yeah, it's good. We had a good busking session just now. Good night in Bordeaux last night.
Well, sort of.
A weird night in Bordeaux last night.
Good night, good night out.
That's
What?
wrong ratio, man.
Well, I'm gonna drink more of this, and then I'm gonna put more of that in. What ratio are you talking
I
about?
would have done the other way around.
Would you?
Yeah, I just like fill it up there with Coke.
We could always just pour this back in, couldn't we? And you get a bit of Coke in
Yeah,
that way.
yeah. Oh, mate.
Yeah, well, there you go. Plenty of options, man. Yeah, we got about 2 hours sleep in a park in Bordeaux. It's pretty cold. I didn't really get any sleep. So I went for a piss and then I just couldn't go back to sleep. But
We had a gig in an English pub.
yeah, that was nice. They gave us free drinks. John Bull's, proper English beer, mate. Proper English beer.
So last night we started hitching from Perpignan pretty late, 3 or 4 o'clock. Got a lift to the first péage there till it was just about getting dark at 6 or something, or 5.
Pretty dark.
And finally got a lift to the last péage before Spain. Ash got a lift pretty much straight away in a Porsche to Barcelona. We were like, just go ahead, man, we'll be fine. So and then it got completely dark after that, and me and Joe were
got run over by the trucks.
yeah, we were standing pretty much on the motorway to try and get a lift.
And then some Romanian guy pulled across the motorway, just decided to cut across all of the lanes and
slewed across.
Stop in the middle of the motorway. Yeah, slewed across the whole place.
And then we didn't know, he was just staying there for a while, and he was like, hey, come on, where are you going? And he told us he was going to Porto Barcelona. Like, yeah, that sounds like it's near Barcelona. And it was on the map. So, cool, we're finally there. The Cavalry to Barcelona. And we got about 50 kilometers to go, and he just pulled over to a service station. It's like, stay here now. Go again on Monday. We're like, Monday. Shit. So it's
pretty quiet service station.
Yeah. So we tried to get a lift for about an hour. Turned out, what was it? We ended up just getting the train, bunking the train to Barcelona. Hey. I know.
We're good, man. Thank you. But yeah, we bumped the train.
Barcelona.
It's consequence-free living anyway.
Yeah. We technically still got it
for free.
We still hitched it. We hitched the train.
Train hop in. There we go.
Yeah, and then on the tube, we tried to bunk the tube, and we must be the most unlucky people in Barcelona, because we got asked where our tickets were. So we had to. We bought a ticket stupidly, and then met some punks who told us there was a huge crust festival happening.
Huge.
It was worth the money, really, wasn't it?
Fucking amazing.
It was good. So we spent all our band fund.
Stove's gone out.
It's all good.
It's very quite hot now.
I reckon this got to be done.
Oh yeah, look at that fucking boiling shit there.
There's my spoon.
That looks fucking ace.
Mate.
My fucking
Yeah, here's the cheap wine.
Well, that's the Coke. Oh, that's the wine.
Is that Coke?
There's the
Is that
cheap
wine?
Coke.
I just can't tell anymore. I've drunk so much. Galamucho.
What we've got here is a bit of pasta, spinach, chopped tomato. Well, not chopped tomatoes, was it? Tinned
Right,
tomatoes.
boys.
They weren't chops. They
White.
were whole tomatoes.
Is it butter beans or whatever?
White beans.
White beans. Standard beans. Some
Better beans.
They're pretty beanie.
really dubious paste. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right, I might use this as
Cool. We've got a nice little fire going on the beach in Barcelona. We've been walking all across the city, down Las Ramblas. We've just been to Crustopia. We somehow ended up at the biggest crust festival in Spain, in a huge garden utopia with a fucking bunch of crusties and skulls and cheap wine. And we're slowly recovering from it, cooking our pasta, drinking some more wine out of a carton. Second cheapest one in Carrefour. It's actually pretty good. We're gonna go back and sleep there tonight, maybe. Play some more tunes. We ended up playing about 6 o'clock in the morning to a bunch of crusties, and then got shut down. Just playing in front of the house, really loud at 6 in the morning. We might have been a bit pissed off, but it was a good set. That's the important thing.
So what's going down, Lord Victor Ashley?
We just had a hobo shower in the middle of the main street, one of the main streets in Barcelona, because we're Eagles and that's what we do. My beard's getting a bit ridiculous. Need a bit of a shave, really. Silhouetted against the sun. Is it? Oh, no, the sun's that way. Maybe not.
It looks glorious and resplendent in the sunshine.
And now we're gonna head to Valencia today, hopefully. Everyone tells us we can't hitchhike, and we're listening to them. And everyone says you should like car share on the internet, like find a lift sort of thing. But we don't really want to be in Barcelona any longer. We've been here for quite a while now. We're getting restless to go on the road again, so we can see some more of Spain. So yeah, I want to go to Valencia. We're gonna try and bunk a chain, see what happens. I'm rocking the Chaos pouch right now because I have no shame anymore. That's not shame. I have no shame. We're pretty grimy. We've been sitting around an ashy fire for days, but yeah, we just watched. What else are we doing? We've been busking, consequence-free. Apparently the police are really shit for busking here, but we did 2 busks, which were alright. We just stayed out of the touristy areas. We made a fair amount. We can get a litre of wine for like 90 cents or something here. Something around that. That's pretty cool.
Oh. Hi. Didn't see that. So we're in Tarragona. As you can see, there's a pretty epic human pyramid here. It's actually something to aspire to in future gigs. I'd be disappointed if we managed to get a gig here and no one does that. That would be very disappointing. So yeah, it took us a while in Barcelona to find the train that was going in the right direction and actually get on it for not very much money. So we got to Tarragona. We were going to go to Valencia, but we didn't quite make it that far. It's getting pretty late. We had a really good busking session just now, made like €20 in half an hour. So we're going to go try and find some wine, and then find a place to stay. Hopefully we'll find a nice place to sleep. It's pretty nice weather, it's probably just outside, unless we find some nice people to take us in.
You're gonna have to pay for the train. And here,
We've been hitchhiking the train. Right.
consequence free. This has even got a band. Even a band.
Human towers, monument plaque. Castles or human towers originated in the camp of Tarragona at the end of the 18th century. Frontier, I think it means from here, they spread throughout Catalonia, propagating the strength, equilibrium, values and acumen of the people who build them, the castellers. Tarragona has always welcomed people from many parts, and human towers are seen as an integrating factor. This 4 of 8 formation symbolises the union of our people, the passion of the piña, a sporting base of people, the strength of the different levels of the tower, and the thrill of the small children who take the tower to its greatest heights.
It starts when the traffic starts to come.
Oh yeah, it counts down as well. Crazy. here in Cordova. So since leaving Barcelona, we made it down to Valencia eventually. Stayed there 3 nights. Then tried to head inland so we could try and get down to Andalusia. So we stopped off in Albacete, which was pretty good for busking. Then spent a day stranded in some little nowhere town. I can't remember what it's called. And then spent the night in Alcázar, San Juan, a big rail hub, famous for being the location of Don Quixote. So I had a little obsession with Don Quixote that day. It was pretty exciting. So I had a good night there. We just went to a place that served tapas with the beer, and ended up getting invited to stay at a girl called Pilar's house. I still can't pronounce it properly. And then since then we hopped on a train, spur of the moment decision on whether to actually get it or not. That was heading to Seville and got off at Cordova, which is where we are now. And we arrived and discovered a huge Roman themed festival going on. So we had some beers, pretended to be Romans, following the role play guys. Got loads of leftover bread, had a pretty good night, slept on the riverbank. Yesterday went for a really good busk and made some friends. Ended up going out to a gig and a dodgy nightclub. And now we slept on this balcony. It was really nice. Hurry up.
I'm not sure I could even do that.
Here we go. Oh, I'm going so fast. Ah. We can do it together.
Look at me, man. Oh my goodness. Oh. So we came across this ridiculous menu, and yeah, so we can't really believe some of these are real. Hard pork sausage in cider, salty foreleg, hard boiled, octopus boiled with oil and pepper, stewed tongue, little hard pork sausages, fried brain, pork stewed hand.
I think we should go. So, trying to make omelette, but we bought ready boiled eggs. So we call this Punx rock omelette. I don't know. Can't think of anything better yet. I reckon some cheese might bind it together.
Yeah, but maybe just with a little bit and not all of it.
How much was that beer?
I agree, 25-cent beer. It's alright, a bit expensive.
There's a little bit of cheese in here now. We're hoping that's going to bind this. I think it's working. Maybe.
Restore it to legit omelette shape.
We're now back up in Catalonia, St. Vincent's Caldas or something. So after bossing it across the country to go and pick up Helen, we're going up to Valencia. And then, since then we've been kind of leapfrogging up the coast. Went to Castellon, where there was about 1 billion policemen. There's like probably a 1-to-10 ratio of policemen to non-policemen. So busking wasn't really happening there. Went on to Benicassim, which was a little bit quiet. Then just had a wet, cold night in a field. And, what should we do then? Then we went up to Tortosa for the afternoon, or for the morning, and carried on. Got to Tarragona yesterday. A nice little busk. Met a nice Bulgarian lady who let us stay at her flat. And had a really nice evening. I was really ill. Yeah, we had Spanish omelette. I had like a fever. Writhed around all night, trying to get better. And then today, we headed up back towards Barcelona, so really try and go back to Molins de Rey. How you say it, Molins de Rey? Tonight, yeah.